Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It is 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm not late today, guys. When we have the intro music, I can't be late because it's a countdown. You know, isn't it crazy that, you know, we add a little something and I can't be late anymore. So happy 7 o'clock on this, actually what turned out to be a beautiful, beautiful Saturday up here in New England. Hope you guys had a fantastic day as well. Bitcoin. What are we doing here for Bitcoin? Well, we're just going sideways. You guys can see the title of the stream here, guys. Bitcoin going sideways. Okay, Bitcoin going sideways. What does that mean coming up for the rest of today? Well, I do think a big move is coming, and it's not just one of those clickbait titles. Big move is coming. That's why I put sideways. That's why I put sideways before I said big move is coming, because it's a boring day. Like, you can't get more boring than you were today. But Bitcoin is actually forming. Obviously, we have resistance and support converging here into an apex. Yes, I call it into an apex of a little bit of a symmetrical triangle. Okay, a little bit of a symmetrical triangle. So, are we going to get that breakout for Bitcoin here? I mean, if we look, you know, sort of, you have four touches coming down. You have 4 touches coming up. So we'll see if this can lead to a breakout. Now, this is on the hourly chart. We're not looking at a huge time frame here. So keep that in mind when we are looking at this. It is the hourly time frame, okay? So it's consolidating. It's getting ready for a big move, and I hope you guys are ready for that big move, whichever way it goes. But we're going to take a look at that a little bit more. But if we were to break this to the upside, we're literally right at resistance right now. We're the last couple hours, we've been hitting our head, and Bitcoin's just said,
Nope.
And hasn't been able to break it yet. If we can break this resistance, I think there's a good chance that Bitcoin at least gets a move back up to, in my opinion, back up to about 43,600, which is a critical level. I mean, so much support and resistance at this $43,600 level. It's going to be interesting to do or see what Bitcoin does if it can break out here. Now, if it gets rejected again, which you get a little bit of a just turn red on that hourly candle. Still some resistance here. If you drop back down, we'll see. I mean, so far so good. We're making higher lows all throughout this area. You guys can see, I mean, just constant higher lows. So right now, I'm not really fretting until we drop here. I mean, you guys can see the constant higher lows there. Now, if we do break down, I'd look for some support at that 41,800 first on the shorter term time frames. So do keep that in mind. Now, when we're looking at this from the hourly perspective, there's really not much there on the RSI. I mean, we're pretty much just straight on the RSI, so it's not like we have any divergences or anything there. One thing I will say is the hourly stock RSI is topped out. Now, it's been topped out for a while. It's been waiting for that downside move for a long time. Is Bitcoin going to get that downside move? Well, that brings us into our 4-hour chart, which we've been looking at every single day. And eventually this is going to play out. Right? Eventually this is going to play out. It's just a matter of, are we going to get one more move back to the downside? Or what's up, Kimmy? Oh, by the way, my hairline is now at the 3.618 Fibonacci. I actually got a haircut today. Got a nice little haircut today. Looking a little fresh. But the hairline is now at the 3.618 Fibonacci instead of the 2. We had a little bit of a pump today on the hairline. So just to keep you guys updated on the hairline, we are hitting the 200-day moving average as resistance. So we'll probably consolidate right here for maybe 1 or 2 years, and then we'll move on to the 4236 in a few years, by the way, for the hairline. So just wanted to keep you guys always updated on the hairline technical analysis there. So on the 4-hour time frame, what are we looking at here? So is that a Doge trade? On the 4-hour time frame, you can see that it's kind of the opposite story as the hourly, right? You got your 4-hour stock RSI looking to move up, and you got your 4-hour RSI, I mean, still just kind of in the middle, but really not doing much either, actually, on the hourly RSI too. It's not really giving us any info. We've been crabbing sideways for 2 days pretty much now. So what's coming here on the 4-hour? It's really a toss-up, guys. And I know that's sort of a cop-out answer, but when you look at a lot of these things, I mean, the one thing I will say is you could just continue making higher lows here, which I do like, and you haven't done that in a long time, right? We've talked about how these were consistent lower lows for a long time, and you finally made a higher low, right? On a more of a macro scale there, right? So let's see. Are we going to roll over here and come back down to our 0.618 and 0.786 Fibonacci levels, right? Are we going to do that? If we do, right? If we do, business in the front, party in the back. Exactly, Kimmy. Kimmy, you're going to be mad at me, Kimmy. You've been asking for the mullet. I could not find a mullet. All right, I had my list. I had the intro music. What was the other thing? I actually forget what else I did. What else I did today? New possible dump music. Okay, I couldn't find anything good yet, so I didn't add it yet. But new possible dump music, because everyone was complaining about the dump music. So new possible dump music. I could not find a mullet on the old app here, unfortunately. So I might have to make one. I just didn't have time today because it was Saturday. But yeah, we'll see if we roll over here, guys. If we roll over, well, you know, we could go back down to our golden pocket. Where's our golden pocket? Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner. Tofu if you're vegan. Is back down at like 37,000 to 38,000, which we've been talking about for a while. That's still the bearish scenario. We just haven't had that impulse just yet. It's going to depend on what Bitcoin does here on the hourly time frame out of this little consolidation. Do we break up or down? That's what we're waiting for here, and that's going to tell us the clues. That's going to tell us the clues on what's going to happen here on the 4-hour. If we break up, well, we got to break back above this 104-hour EMA, which has been kind of annoying for us lately in sort of a good way and a bad way, right? We had resistance on it here, got back above it, was our support, came back up, resistance. Now we're sort of just waiting on that next move. But guys, this is all short-term stuff. I mean, I think we get caught up in a lot of this short-term price action, right? Guys, guys, the smart money is buying. And before we go on to the daily and the weekly and the monthly charts, I just real quick want to show you the smart money is buying, guys. The smart money is buying. So this is from my guy, the on-chain kid. He really good, really awesome information, right? So this is the supply shock ratio, right? The illiquid supply shock ratio, which shows you the coins that are the hodlers that don't normally move their coins, right? What are they doing on this dip? Well, you can see that ever since we hit the bottom back in May, or back in June, or actually back in May, I should say, they've been buying like crazy. They've been buying like crazy, and it just keeps going up. So even after we had this little China FUD dip, you can see that they just continue to buy coins. Look at this getting parabolic here. They are parabolically buying up coins. The whales are parabolic buying up coins. Let me get a whale in here. Hold up. We need a whale in here. Look at this whale. Look at them. Boom, right on it. They're buying up all the coins that the retail traders are selling right now. Okay, look at how parabolic that's getting. This is the whales buying. If we compare this back to 2018, right, the bear market of 2018, what did the whales do? Okay, you can see on every single bounce in 2018, that was a so-called dead cat bounce. Look at them not buying the bounces, right? Very, very weak buying these bounces. Didn't even get close to the all-time high in 2017. All right, what's the difference? You guys can see the difference. What's the difference between the 2018 chart, which you guys can't see my cursor for some reason, but the 2018, right? You guys can see it. It's that big peak right in the left side here. What's the difference between the left side and the right side? Okay, you can see that after the big initial drop, the whales are just continuing to buy more coins, which is completely different than 2018. Guys, I'm excited for what's going to be coming in Q4. You guys know I've been saying that. I said that yesterday. I'm still excited to see what's coming because eventually the price is going to catch up to what the smart money is doing, which they are buying. They are not selling since the sell-off that we had in May. They're not. Okay. So I just quickly wanted to touch on that real quick. And it gets me excited. It really gets me excited for what's to come for the rest of this year. But and I'll continue to do what they're doing. One go up, one go down. pretty much. Rails are buying, so they dump the new ones and the old ones. That's interesting. All right, the daily, guys. A big move is coming on the daily chart as well, right? This title is not just clickbait. If it was clickbait, I would have put 100 exclamation points and had an O-face thumbnail, okay? You don't see 100 exclamation points in an O-face thumbnail. Why? Because it's not clickbait. If you look at the daily RSI here, guys, look at the convergence between the support resistance and the daily RSI. It's getting tight. It's getting real tight. And one big green day would break us out of this little downwards wedge on the daily RSI. And I think whichever way this breaks in the short term is going to be the way that we go in the short term. Right now, we're closer to resistance than support. One green day will break us out. We're not talking about Green Day the band, okay? We're not talking about Green Day the band. We could break up to the upside here, okay? Break up to the upside. If this breaks to the upside, we're going to see a massive move because now we have a bunch of room to run on the daily RSI. Now, same thing, guys. If we go back down to that $38 to $36,000 range like we've been talking about, which is possible in the short term volatility does not matter in the long-term view. We got to zoom out a little bit, right? It's all short-term volatility. If we do get that move down to 36, 38, right, somewhere in there, I probably would expect this to move down, you know, and test the bottom. Similarly, if the price action came back down and test the bottom here, that's sort of what we're looking for on the immediate short-term bearish view. Is that 30, really this low here, like 37, what is that, 37.4 approximately, is the level I'm watching for the short term. If we can't hold our current so-called, you know, whatever you call this, a symmetrical triangle. You could even argue this is an ascending triangle at some point here, but you could draw a straight line across. But yeah, I mean, it's going to tell us what's going to happen here in the short term. So daily stock RSI is sitting right in the middle too. So a lot of these RSI indicators are not really telling us too much about the price action right now because they're all just kind of sitting in, you know, no man's land, as we like to call it. Definitely no man's land. Let's see. Okay, Kirby. That's a very tight wedge. It is a very tight wedge. It's one of the tightest wedgies that I've seen. It's tighter than the wedgie that I gave to what is it, Bob. I gave Bob another wedgie today because he was pissing me off. He was saying Cardano sucks. Cardano sucks. Cardano actually pulled back after this morning though. Cardano got a really nice move today, guys. Really nice move. We'll check it out in a second, but had a nice move. It's pulled back since. Now we're seeing Chainlink move up, which is interesting. Chainlink's up like 5% now, which is kind of random and interesting. It might be because of the Cardano Chainlink news, the Cardano Chainlink news, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool for both of my number 3 and 4 coins teaming up. Chainlink and Cardano. All right, there we go. No one's as excited as me. It's okay. They're okay. One more little dip, 38K after Ready to Party. Thanks, dude. Guys. If you liked the pre-game lobby music, make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't already like it, but the pre-game lobby music is back for anyone that's joining now. First 10 minutes pre-game lobby music. We get hype before the chat starts. You know, actually, real quick, we need a poll in the chat too. Why we not have a poll in here? Let's do something interesting here. Let's do something interesting. Let's see. Will Bitcoin hit, let's say 45K next week? Because we're going into October, right? Now I'm gonna see what people think. Will Bitcoin hit 45K next week? And it's sort of just a question, right? I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna see what people think. Yes or no in the chat. Bitcoin hit 45K this, or I should say in the next week. Next week. You guys get what I'm saying. Will Bitcoin hit 45K next week? Poll. All right. So on the weekly time frame, guys, we have more convergence on the RSI here. Downtrend to resistance, uptrend to support. This is getting pretty tight too. We got another tight wedgie. Now this one goes out to the end of the year, but something tells me we're going to break this out sooner rather than later, especially with the daily RSI getting a little tight, right? Very, very tight. Guys, like Jordan, stop saying tight. You're sort of creeping me out with this tightness. I know. It's okay. I'm expecting this to break out too, and what's exciting about this, guys, is we have more room to run up if and when we do break out. Now, just looking at this, could we come back down and test the bottom of this? We could, and that doesn't necessarily mean we have to drop, right? I mean, we could go sideways and still have the RSI cool down, right? So sideways action here, in theory, could make the RSI continue to cool off. So that could mean that we see something like, we bounce back up and we go sideways for another 3 or 4 weeks, allow this to cool down, hit the bottom, and then make our explosive move up. That's definitely a possibility. Do not rule that out. Sort of what I'm just reading on the RSI charts here, but typically what we've seen, guys, this has been the bottom in 2018, the bottom in 2020, and the bottom in 2021. Will that trend continue here of the upwards trajectory of the RSI on the weekly? It's going to be interesting to see if it does keep playing out. Now, our weekly support band, 20-week EMA, 20-week SMA. What are we doing on this little guy here? Where we're sort of just sitting in it. We're just sitting in it, chilling at 42.7. As long as we close the week, guys, above 40,768. Well, that's where it is right now. That is where the 20-week SMA currently sits. As long as we close the week above, let's call it 40,800, all is good to go on the weekly time frame. I would like to see a bounce here sooner rather than later, instead of just chilling right in it. But at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world until we break that to the downside. So weekly time frame structure still looks good. I mean, we know a move is coming at some point. Just a matter of when, right? You're going to have some patience. It's sort of a crab market at the current moment, as we know. Monday to Sunday dump all the way. So Crypto Berry. I usually like the word the name Berry, but I do have to say, it's not so. You know what it is? You're not Crypto Berry. You know what you are? You're Crypto Berry or Berry. Get it? Come on, guys. If you got it in the chat, let me know. But he's not Crypto Berry, like Barry. He's Crypto Berry, like Beary. Come on. But yeah, anyways, that's Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, guys. Not really much else to state there at the current moment. An update on our fractal. How's our fractal looking? Well, our fractal is still looking pretty juicy. It's still looking pretty juicy, if you ask me. There's a couple different ways you could look at our fractal, guys. We could be, at the current moment, we could be right here, right, on the initial bounce, or we could be right here, right? So we could be in one of these two areas where if we're in the first one, we'd sort of still have a bounce up and then come down and then go up. If we were in our first spot, if we were in the second spot of the fractal, well, this could have been that drop, and we sort of at some point here go up to just a fractal. Doesn't have to play out necessarily, right? We know we still have the bearish fractal that hasn't completely played out yet, so we obviously have to keep that in mind too. But so far, so good on the fractal, man. I mean, if we do get this bounce, I mean, hey, you can call me the prophet, because there's a lot of profits in the crypto space at the current moment. A lot of profits. Yeah, I mean, that's Bitcoin on the fractal there. I mean, we'll continue to watch this over time. We'll see if it plays out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. Okay, let's go back and check the hourly chart here. Still just getting resistance on there, guys. Still just getting some resistance at the current moment. Nothing's really changed. Nothing's really changed. Java got wrecked. The fractal is tight. The fractal is tight. I love the chat. What are you guys saying in the chat here? Master bearish days. Tony said, I hate you, Jordan. What? Tony, you don't hate me. Come on. Man, it was Crypto Barry. All right. Anyways, the fractal could be an inverted head and all right, you're killing me. You guys are killing me. All right, let's get what else did I want to talk about today? What is this? Oh, this. I mean, you guys have probably seen this chart, but I just wanted to quickly touch on this. I thought this was kind of funny here. This is the ban date of when China banned Bitcoin and the realized percent gain since. We hear this FUD all the time. We hear it, like you guys can see in the chart there. 2013, 2017, 2018, 2018, 2019, 2021, 2021. What do you know? We're up every single time since every single one of those FUDsters. Are we surprised? No. Don't fall for the China FUD, guys. It's a long-term game. It causes short-term volatility, but it really didn't even cause a dump, and that's what's awesome, dude. That China stuff didn't even cause a major dump. It was like a couple percentage points. It wasn't anything crazy. But yeah, I mean, you can see this, dude. Percentage move 3,000, 900, 400, 500, 400, 15%. Every single time you see the China FUD, we're up at least 15%, but most times up hundreds of percents. Okay, so let's not get too carried away with this. You know what we like to say here. I mean, this FUD. You guys know what we called it yesterday. We called it the China. Hold up. See if I can bring up the. What did we look at yesterday, guys? What did we call it? The China. Dude, where's the? Oh, here it is. Fudgicle. Don't fall for the fudgicle. We can eat fudgicles. We can love fudgicles, but we don't fall simply for the fudge. Okay, the fudge, the China fudge. All right, you guys can see that the delicious fudge. Oh, you guys can't see it actually. You can't see the picture. Damn, I don't know why it's all the way over there on the right. It makes no sense, but there's some beautiful fudge over here. Only get the China fudge. All right. Anyways, let's get off the fudge. So that's pretty much what we're waiting for Bitcoin. Let's see, Bitcoin chilling, dude. We're gonna have a breakout tonight, and if we don't, I swear that the whales watch my stuff. I swear. I'm convinced at this point, guys. I am really convinced. Really convinced. Let's see. Will Bitcoin hit 45K next week? 500 votes. We have 69. Of course, it's 69. 69% yes. 31% no. It seems like most people are saying yes. And it's actually 69%. So it's a pretty good number if you ask me. I don't know. Pretty good number if you ask me. You make a beautiful logical, Jordan. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Rich. Now I've seen everything. So, Mike. All right, let's go on to Ethereum, guys. We know what we're waiting for Bitcoin. Let's just touch on Ethereum.
Is my wife, Ethereum.
We're not going to touch too much on the fractal today. I mean, we've talked about this verbatim. I don't even know if I use that word right, but we talk about this verbatim. You know, so we came back into our weekly support bands, you know, back in 2017 on the second try, and we bounced, right, after a double top. It's exactly what we did here. Double top, bounce off the weekly support band, off the previous resistance. We're just waiting for that next bounce here, just like we did in 2017. At ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan. Look at the time frame. Literally in the middle of September is exactly when this happened. When did this happen? Ding, 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 right in the middle of September. Can't make this stuff up. Can't make this stuff up. All right, so let's go check out some of the shorter term time frames for Ethereum. What is ETH doing on the daily? Well, we're in a wedge. We still know we're in the wedge. Not much has changed there, but what's interesting about ETH on the daily and what's getting me a little bit excited and getting my Jimborees a little bit excited here is we could be possibly forming a little bit eventually, maybe not yet, but we could eventually here be forming a nice little W reversal if we can reverse up, right? I mean, you have the formation that's setting here, but you got to get that move up to the upside here. Now, we like we talked about with Bitcoin, there's always the possibility that we could come back down to the 0.618, have a quick wick below it, close back in the wedge, right? Then do something like this and move back up kind of with Bitcoin, right? That's still a valid possibility here. It's the golden retrace, usually what we come back to on these types of moves. Don't be surprised if that does happen, but what I do have to say is, you know, Bitcoin keeps making higher lows. And I'm pretty sure ETH made one of the first higher lows it has in a while too. So short-term RGT. I got you, Justice. I got you, dude. Wait, is that Wonder? Oh, Justice. I'm sorry. I am sorry. You're actually a not a dude. You're actually a woman in the chat. I'm just so used to saying dude. I apologize. Holy moly. What's wrong with me? All right, but ETH, let's go to ETH on the, I guess we can keep it on the 4 hour here. Guess we can keep it on the 4 hour. ETH's going to have a move here relatively soon too. I mean, you got support and resistance converging here pretty clearly. Not as tight as Bitcoin, but you know, this is more so on the 4 hour. You can see resistance coming down, support coming up. Yeah, you're right in the middle of the range, so not really much has changed on Captain Ethereum at the current moment, but as we know, a lot can change. So just make sure that we're paying attention to the shorter term time frames on Ethereum too. Higher lows. Yeah, it's just like Bitcoin. So we looked at the 4 hour. We have that bigger sort of symmetrical triangle, and it's the same thing on the daily. I mean, so on the 1 hour here, you can see the upwards trending as support, relatively speaking, upwards trending as support, and downtrending as resistance. So you're gonna see a move here, probably whatever Bitcoin breaks out. Bitcoin's a little bit ahead of schedule here, so you could see a move on Bitcoin first before Ethereum, and that could kind of, you know, make Ethereum do its thing here short term. But yeah, I expect to move on Ethereum pretty quickly. Wait, Bob, what are you doing in my room? Bob, what are you doing? Get out of here. Bob. Bob. I'm gonna give you a wedgie. Guys, do not buy Ethereum, okay? Don't you know that all the Ethereum big bag holders are buying Shiba? They're buying Shiba for the next run up. Don't you know this? It's literally right in the public. All the Ethereum big bag holders are transferring that into Shiba. Okay? You need to buy SHIB. Stop listening to Jordan about Ethereum. It's his wife. Obviously, he's biased. you need to start buying Shiba coin now before you miss out. Okay? Just wanted to let you guys know. I'm going to give it back to Jordan, but buy Shiba. Hurt my neck. Freaking Bob. All right. Well, yeah, I probably wouldn't buy Shiba, guys. I don't really know. I don't even know. I think that's actually true. I'm not sure that's true. Noobs without Shib. Crap, I bought ETH and Waterfly. All right. So that's really ETH. We're waiting on the short-term move for Bitcoin. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's ETH. It's ETH. I mean, we know where ETH is going. So let's quickly touch on ADA. Captain ADA. What's up, Gianni? ETH kind of looks like a bottom diamond pattern on the 4 hour. Let's look at that right now, dude. A diamond pattern on the 4. It does. It does kind of look like it. It does kind of look like that. And what do we know about diamond patterns? They're reversal. Now, it's not perfect. I mean, it's a little shady. It's a little shady, but I mean, a little bit more like this. Yeah, it's there. It's there. I could see this definitely reversing ETH back to the upside. It's definitely there. But it's similar to this downtrend of resistance and support, right? It's kind of similar to the symmetrical triangle, just more of a diamond pattern or that type of shape, right? Where you got the downtrend, and then that turns into an uptrend with the big move in the middle. It's definitely there, dude. Good call. Good call, Nat. I like it. I like it a lot. Putting the Lambo up. Put the Lambo up. Jumping around. We need another whale in the chat. Guys, let me know if you like this whale. This one's like, he's kind of slow. I think he needs to go a little bit faster. I think that's actually how slow whales move, though. I'm not sure if they actually don't move that slow. But it is what it is. All right, let's go on to Cardano, guys. Captain Cardano. So we had a pretty big move up on Cardano today, and then Cardano just came back down after a little bit.
Nope.
And got rejected from this resistance line, right? So what does that mean for us? Well, it looked like at one point we were finally gonna break out here. All is good. What's interesting is we saw Cardano pump, and then we're obviously seeing this Cardano Chainlink stuff, and now we're seeing Chainlink pump instead of Cardano. It's quite interesting, if you ask me. But yeah, we got rejected from this downtrend. At one point, we were above it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, nothing's really changed here. We're still just sort of in this, longer term. You can see that longer term downwards channel / bull flag, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I mean, you can see it's clear as day. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Do we come back down again? It's going to depend on what Bitcoin does. Looks like Bitcoin is at 42,791. Right at that resistance again, guys, for Bitcoin.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Strap up, we're going to the moon. Come on, Bitcoin, strap up. Hey, strap up. All right. Yeah, but ADA, I mean, it's going to depend on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin starts moving back up again, ADA is going to break this resistance. Your best bet that ADA is going to break this resistance point. And why is this resistance so big? I mean, dude, look at this resistance. It's literally your previous all-time high resistance. Look where you wicked up to today. Ding, ding, ding. Right there. Your previous all-time high, previous all-time high. So that's why that gave you a little bit of resistance today. Do I think that's going to necessarily hold up? Well, it depends. It depends. Like, we got to watch what the macro does, aka BTC, Captain BTC. But if Bitcoin does break up, Cardano will break up and probably have a pretty nice move, at least back up to probably 280 of this previous peak here. But that's what I'd be watching for Cardano, and more so the daily time frame. 4 hours is a similar type of thing, you know, downtrend. Just a basic channel overall at the current moment. Do we have anything really going? We might have a little bit of a rising wedge on the 4 hour for Cardano. So just always keep that in mind. Keep this stuff in mind always, guys. depending on how you want to draw this, I mean, kind of like drawing it from right here where you just wicked to and got some support. And then sort of this uptrend of resistance right there. So just always keep this in mind. This could give Cardano a little bit of a correction here if this does play out. So just keep this in mind. Obviously watch this. If this does play out, well, target would be down here, but do we drop that low? Depends on daddy, right? Depends on daddy. So we'll keep watching the 4 hour, but that is something to keep an eye on here for Cardano in the short term. 1 hour, not really much going on here in the 1 hour to really comment on, to be honest, guys. Hold up. Oh yeah, there we go. That's nice. Have you heard what Doge Girlfriend has done in the last 24 hours? Doge Girlfriend is going off. We're not looking at Doge Girlfriend. Doge Girlfriend. That's too funny, man. Doge Girlfriend. Go back to ETH real quick. ETH is 29.40 for ETH. Bitcoin's chilling right at that resistance, man. Got to see a move tonight, guys. We got to see a move tonight, in my personal opinion. All right, let's check out some of the macro stuff here. Some of the macro stuff. The stuffs on the macro. Let's go to the total. Check out the total market cap. See what we got going on. Shouldn't be much, to be honest. Yeah, still just in the wedge on the longer term time frames. The 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour just consolidating, you know, higher lows, lower highs. Gonna coil up into a move here, just like Bitcoin at the end of the day. I'm more so worried about the longer term time frames and the macro. That's why we call it macro, right? So just typical falling wedge. At the end of the day, we just want to hold this green box of support, right? Support, right? Resistance, resistance, support, resistance, 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 support, support, support. You just want to keep holding this green box. You break this green box, all right. It's not a great look, not a great look. But as long as we keep holding that green box, hey, life is good. Life is good here in crypto as long as we keep holding that green box, guys. So that's that. Use shorter time frame. It's not. We're not looking at the 15-minute. Talking about on this, the 15-minute time frame. On this. Tears of joy. What's up, Justice? RGT. All right. Total. We'll look at total 2. It's probably just a similar chart we've been looking at for a while. Total 2, literally the same thing, right? Resistance, support, resistance, resistance, support, support, support. Right? You just keep testing that support, and you know, obviously it's not great to keep testing it. So at one point we do want to see a bounce back up. It's going to correlate with the wedge, right? One more move back down could be possible, then a bounce. Doesn't have to happen that way. Doesn't have to happen that way. And I'm hoping that we just break it to the upside right now. Heck, but always keep an eye open on that one possible move back down to the downside, guys. On these total market caps, right? Let's see. Has Savi unblocked you? No, he hasn't unblocked me. It's okay, though. It's probably for the better, honestly. All right, total 2. Let's check out the DXY. The DXY. It's the weekend. I mean, a lot of this stuff's not going to move. I mean, the DXY, obviously, it's the weekend. Stock market's the weekend. We know the stock market ended well. DXY ended kind of sideways. So not really much we can take from there. And we know the fear and greed index was with the fear and greed index. We're at fear right now, guys. Guys, it's fear in the market right now. What is wrong with us? Okay, we are so fearful right now. Our fear and greed index was at what? Hold on, let's open it real quick. A 28 yesterday, bro. A 28. Fear and greed index, man. Literally a 28. Why are we so fearful? I know it's not a lot of us. A lot of us have, you know, quote unquote diamond hands, or quote unquote, maybe not diamond hands, but maybe quote unquote. I'm standing a little bit farther back. That's why I'm so big right now, guys. But maybe no quote unquote diamond hands, but more so just good hodlers, right? But there's still a lot of fear in the market right now, and I don't really understand the fear in the market, dude. I don't really understand the fear in the market, honestly. To me, it's sort of one of those things where it's like, dude, we're sitting at $43,000 approximately. Why are we so fearful, man? Doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense. I get that there's fear outside the crypto market, right? We don't know, but people fell for this China stuff. People fell for this China stuff, and that's why I think there was so much fear in the market. And that probably has a lot to do with why Twitter might be bearish, or Reddit might be bearish. I'm not sure what that actually takes into account. I'm not sure if it checks like Reddit and Twitter and all that stuff, but I know it checks multiple different things. You are growing? I am growing. You know who's growing? Jabba. Guys, should we ask Jabba if he's putting in a short tonight? I think we should ask Jabba. This is a good time to maybe ask Jabba if he's putting in a short. Let's go grab Jabba. Daniel, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it, dude. Let's go grab Jabba real quick, and he's going to let you know if he's going to be putting in a short, if he's already in a short. Let's go see what Jabba's doing in his room, all right? What's up, guys? Oh, I didn't lose weight. This is a fake body. This is a fake body, guys. Trust me, I didn't lose weight. I actually ate a lot of Chinese food tonight. This is actually a fake body. It's a Snapchat filter for a skinny body. So I promise I'm not this skinny. I promise. You can clearly see it by my face. But guys, that's besides the point. That's besides the point here. Okay, I just put in a short for Bitcoin. All right, I put in a short right inside the wedge. So my liquidation price right now is literally, if we break out of this wedge to the upside. So my liquidation price is, guys, I need to get my foam roller back. So I can't have this my liquidation price. I need to get my foam roller and my socks and my second shoe. My shoe. 42.8 is my liquidation price. 42.8. Put that on there. And we'll put Jabba liquidated, but I'm not getting liquidated. My shoe. We're going to put that on there. We'll see if I get liquidated for the stream, but all you bulls are going to lose. And I'm going to get my shoe back. My shoe. Hey, guys. All right. Jabba put in his short, dude. You put in his short. We'll see if he wins the short. 42.8 is his liquidation price, guys. 42.8. 42.8. Oh, we got leave my. Here we go. We got leave my gun in the chat. He said, "Here we go. You gotta bring out. We gotta bring out Bob. Here we go." Look at Bob. Look at the shoulders, bro. How old are you? Dude, how old are you? What are you, 12? What are you, 12? You can't have fun on your own stream? Free content? You're bringing people free content and you can't even have fun. You're gonna have fun on your own stream? How old are you, dude? How old are you? Because, like, we never seen comedy before. You know, it's not like comedy is funny. How old are you? This guy is so young. Like, he's trying to have fun in his own stream. What a nerd. What a nerd. Oh, man, you gotta love the trolls in the chat. Gotta love the trolls in the chat. How you flexing on us? Bob the goat. He said, how old are you? All right. Let's get back into it, guys. Let's get back into it. Let's check out CoinMarketCap. See what we had going on during the day. Let's go check out CoinMarketCap. Let's see what we got going on here. So, not too much on the top coins, guys. I mean, we're pretty much, hold on, let me get in here a little bit. We're pretty much, guys, just really going sideways for a lot of these coins. Cardano had to move up earlier today, like we said. But if you, you look down, there's some Avalanche down 5%, you know, nothing crazy. Chainlink up 5%. We're gonna look at Chainlink coming up shortly, but Chainlink with the partnership with Cardano, which is pretty nice. Not too much else besides there. FTX. Not too much big movers today, guys. Look at 24-hour gainers. Harmony 1. I think that was mostly yesterday, though. Ravencoin, Chainlink. Yeah, it's really nothing today. I mean, today was pretty much a crab day. Biggest losers. A lot of these coins are coins that have been pumping lately and needed a pullback anyways, like Cosmos, Elrond, Avalanche, right? A lot of these were coins that were pumping lately and needed a pullback. So not too surprised there. Let's check on some of our meme coins. Our meme coins, gainers, losers here. Do we have anything funny here? Forever FOMO? Bro. Forever FOMO is up 465%. Imagine if that thing pops off. Its literally name is Forever FOMO. Mini Floki. Nice, man. Mini Floki. Anything else we got in here? Anything else? Nothing really, man. Some interesting stuff in here always, man. You got safe with a 4 in here. That's real safe. Never trust a coin with safe in its name, man. Never trust a coin with safe, dude. That's ridiculous. All right, nothing else. Nothing crazy on there. I mean, we haven't hit the craziness days that we had in the past. You know, not too many crazy meme coins. You know, Mini Floki. That sounds like a winner. Forever Moon. All right, what else do we got going on? All right, let's check Chainlink real quick. It's Chainlink one of the only big movers today, and it's a popular coin on the channel, right? So Chainlink on the daily looks awesome. Now, obviously, we have to break back above this green box, right? This is a very, very important green box here for Chainlink, as we know. A lot of support or resistance in here. Resistance, support, resistance. So can we break it back above this? I mean, but on the daily time frame, this looks like a classic W off the golden pocket. You just need to get confirmation and break this this neckline here. You break that neckline there. Target's all the way up here at $31, which then you would break out of the wedge, and then the target would be all the way up here at $36. But let's start with the first step. Let's break this neckline here, which is about 25.50 approximately. Let's focus on breaking that first for Chainlink, and then move on to the next step, which is breaking the wedge, right? So Chainlink looking real juicy on the daily. We just got to get that momentum up. Well, we already are getting the momentum up, but we need Bitcoin to continue the momentum. Looks really good on the 4-hour too. I mean, some serious momentum coming in there. Just got to break this previous high. You break this previous high, looking good. You're looking real good. And this is sort of what we want to see for Bitcoin and ETH, right? It's maybe Chainlink's kind of telling us what's to come, right? I mean, you look at the 4-hour time frame off the golden pocket, looks very similar to Bitcoin off the 0.5 Fibonacci level, right? So for Bitcoin, we just need that upwards momentum. But I mean, if you look at Chainlink, it's literally the exact same thing. Just Chainlink's got the upwards momentum. So very, very interesting. Very, very interesting to indeed for Chainlink to start moving back up. Thank you, Chainlink. You've been Link the Slink. You've been one of the memes of the stream lately with Link the Slink, so I appreciate you finally moving up, bro. I appreciate you. Chainlink announced partnership with Cardano. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My number 3 and 4 coins, baby. Partnering up like they're duos. They're duos now. Would you rather have a bigger position in ADA or Link short term? That's a tough one, dude. That's a tough one. I think Link is gonna. I've been saying Link is undervalued for a while now. It's no reason for certain coins to be above Link. Nothing, dude. Link's just used for so much crap, you know. You guys know I love Link. Why do you think I hold it? It's just a consistent, steady riser. The thing about Link is it's never gonna blow your socks off, but it's just a consistent riser over the course of its history. So just always remember that for Link. Link's not one of those coins that's gonna do a 3x in like a month. It could, but I doubt it. Cardano is at that point where it's pretty high cap, right? It's a super high cap. So it's the same thing with Cardano. Like the market cap's so big that I don't see in Cardano doing a 3x in a month either, right? That it did earlier this year. Just because the market cap is $73 billion. I mean, so you couldn't go wrong either way, dude. I mean, for me, it's pretty 3A, 3B. Cardano's overtaken Chainlink a little bit just because it's obviously moved up in value a lot more than Chainlink, you know, the last couple months, but really the last 6 months or so. But yeah, man, I mean, you can't go wrong with either one. You really can't go wrong. Chainlink's underrated. Cardano is the number 3 market cap coin. Short term, it's not just because Link is pumping today. I think short term, I would probably say Chainlink if I had to pick one. Now, this is short term. I say long term, probably Cardano, but short term, I'd probably say Chainlink though, just based on where it is. I'm with Bill. Nice. Drew said I bought a bunch of Umbrella. How do you see monthly close? Monthly close. Monthly close is as long as we close above. You don't have it up here, unfortunately, but we'll look at the monthly close in a sec. Let me look at some of these super chats though before I get too far behind in them, because people get mad at me because they say I skipped their super chat. So let me go through some of these here. Kimmy said, "Don't care about the charts. Let's see you rocking that mullet." Kimmy, like we said, I gotta make the mullet. So the best I can give you right now, unfortunately, is let's go with the bald head. It's the best I can give you right now, Kimmy. I mean, I'm just as sexy with the bald head, you know. So let's be honest here. You know, a lot of people will be salty in the chat. Say, "Oh, you don't look sexy. You don't look sexy." Well, you know what? I look sexy. So this is the best I got for you, Kimmy. I'll keep this on for a little bit. So we got those. You got Kimmy who said business in the front, party in the back. Yep, you can see that. Look, I got my little oh, look, a little mullet there. Little mullet. I don't know what this haircut is called. Is it like a monk haircut? Where like you only got hair in the back or something? Definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. Kimmy said, Kimmy been drinking? Jeez. Jack said, love your show, especially the hairline updates. Can you please look at Zcash? Keep up the good work. Yeah, let's look at Zcash. Zcash for Jack. Captain Jack Sparrow. Zcash. Let's see. Hex Hodl, feel like you're... Someone said Hex Hodl, I feel like you're biased. Who would have thought that Hex Hodl would be biased towards Hex? You know, Hex Hodl's always in here, though. He loves Hex. He loves Hex. I mean, let's be honest. We all know Hex Hodl loves Hex. All right, let's actually zoom out in the daily here on Zcash, which if you want to own Zcash, go for it. Probably know my thoughts on Zcash, but we'll keep this stream, you know, relatively peaceful here. relatively peaceful today. So Zcash. Zcash. I feel like my voice is behind with this filter on, so I'm going to take it off temporarily. There we go. That should fix it. All right, so Zcash, just a wedgie. It's a giant wedgie, just like BTC, just like ETH, just like total market caps. Now Zcash actually broke its golden pocket. It's actually not really even respecting it's you know, it's not even really respecting it's 786. I mean, it's because you're on the wedge, right? I mean, this is why I think the wedge is so valid in some of these coins, is because they drop, and usually you would expect them to drop to their next fib level, but no, it got support on its wedge instead. That's why I'm so confident in these wedges. So yeah, we gotta wait to see what Bitcoin does short term, but you don't have much more room to run here. I mean, if you go drop down here, you would hope it ends up being a wick and you bounce back up pretty quickly. You don't want to break down from the wedge. You don't want to break down from the wedge. I'd say your next big support is the 786 fib at like 102. If you do go a little bit lower, if not, now you got to work again back above the golden pocket zone as we speak. The golden pocket zone, which is like 115. So you got some work to do, but I expect this to break up with Bitcoin at some point. And the target's up here at like 177. If that does break to the upside. If it does break to the upside. What Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin, stop crabbing, man. 1, I want to see Java liquidated. 2, I want to get some price action on stream, because we have had no price action on stream for a week straight. It's been ridiculous. Redonkulous. Ridiculous. All right, so that's that. One more little dip, 38K after ready to party. Wes, I do think that that one more dip could definitely be coming. Could definitely be coming. And we could be seeing it sooner rather than later. You know, it is Red Sunday, as they call it. Red Sunday. The big quotation marks by me. Big quotation marks. As we know, we've looked at it in the past. I mean, there was one point where like 7 out of 8 Sundays were green. And people kept saying, Red Sunday, Red Sunday. It's a myth. You know, it's going to be green when the trend is bullish. It's going to be red when the trend is bearish. I mean, it is what it is. Time your streams with the Chinese sounds. Facts, dude. Facts. I forgot what the pump music sounds like. Dude, I forgot what the pump music and the dumb music sounds like. We haven't played either in like a week. Jeez. Ridiculous. Hold on. All in on gold. You have to stream on 5 a.m. Mondays. That's when it dumps. Could be. Could be. Sunny Blunday Sunday. Bloody Sunday. Justice said, short-term RGT. RGT? Why are we looking at RGT? Let's see. Maybe there's something to it. RGT. What the heck is going on with this chart? Short term on this. I mean, it is not much to it, man. I mean, it's pretty new, at least new on Coinbase here. Pretty new. You can see this is a big resistance level. If you want like super short term, I mean, you can go to the hourly. I think the 4 hour is a little bit important to look like here. If you can get a 4 hour close above this general level here, you can see you have a close and a close. So you're having a tough time closing above that general level, right? So whatever reason, you can get a pump here and you close above this, you're going to be looking real juicy, right? But you got to get the close above there. You know it's Saturday, right? Yeah, I was talking about tomorrow. I said tomorrow's Bloody Sunday. I said it's Bloody Sunday. You know? I meant tomorrow, though. But yeah, I mean, you got resistance there. If you break back above this shore, I mean, you're good to go. You break that down by here, what you're hoping for is probably a support at this general resistance level here and a bounce, so you would make some cup and handle. That's what you would hope for in the event of a rejection. But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, this is just making higher highs, higher lows, just in a general channel for the most part on this, you know, a general channel for our GT. ETH kind of looks like a diamond pattern. Yeah, we looked at ETH. What's ETH doing right now? He's just chilling with BTC. Snailing. Just snailing. That's what we do on this channel. We snail. Our GT. Win said, Matic, did I miss your thoughts? We actually haven't looked at Matic. Let's see. Matic the Snatic. Matic the Snake. Matic the... I'm not going to say it. Matic the Addict. Alright. So Matic. I think we talked a little bit about this yesterday. How the general structure of Matic is not the greatest structure. The general structure of Matic is not the greatest structure I've ever seen. So, actually even extend this out. Got it. Call me Dave. You know what, Dave? I'm going to call you Chris. I'm just kidding, man. So, yeah, I mean, previous support, flipped as resistance, support, flipped as resistance. Not what you wanted to do necessarily for Matic. Not what you wanted to do for sure. If Bitcoin can bounce here, sure. I mean, you'll bounce right back over this, like it didn't even matter. Like it didn't even matter. It's the daily close. I love the daily close. But yeah, Matic, the one golden scenario you have is this is your golden pocket zone. So what you're hoping for here is a W reversal off your golden pocket. That's what you're hoping for here. But you need to get back above this general green box now, which is a very, very important swing level here. But you're hoping for that W back up off the golden pocket there. What you're really hoping there for Matic at the end of the day. I mean, it is what it is in that standpoint, and it's probably just in a wedge. I mean, a lot of these coins are just in wedges, right? Downwards trend of support, downwards trend of resistance. Classic wedgie. A lot of these coins are in wedges that are waiting to either break out to the upside or downside. We know they're typically bullish patterns, so we gotta patiently wait for these to break out. All right, let's check out Bitcoin on the daily. So the daily, you know, just sort of a you know, big wick on the downside. Candle, I would have liked it if it was a green candle instead, but pretty much did nothing today. I mean, pretty much dumped a little bit and came back up. That's about the extent of the dumpage today for BTC. So we'll see what we do on this new day. I mean, it's a fresh day. We're going into Sunday. A lot of people like to say Sunday dump day, even though we've sort of went back and looked at it's typically not very true. I don't know about lately. We haven't really looked lately on what the Sundays look like, honestly. But what we will say is typically that is a false narrative for Bitcoin. Typically. Satoshi has a large wallet. Is he dumping? We better hope not.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Satoshi dump. Satoshi's not dumping. Market is just waiting for September end. Pretty much. Wake me up when September ends. Dun, 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 dun. It's a classic. It's a classic. All right. So we got Matic. Danny with the 449 super chat said, "Hi Jordan. I know you don't like it, but you can look at XRP, please. Love your stream and watch it daily in the UK."
Nope.
Just kidding. I'll look at XRP. Look at XRP. I'm gonna have people start attacking me here. What do you mean you won't look at XRP? What do you mean? All right, XRP. But I appreciate it, Dan. Dan's part of the XRP army. The XRP army is strong. They got diamond hands in the XRP army. For better or for worse. They got the diamond hands. Alright, so what are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? Well, this general this general level here, right? I mean, you actually even extend it a little bit more across. See what I'm talking about here. Support, 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 resistance, support. So that is the level to watch for XRP. Can we hold that general level? That's definitely the level to watch there. But what's interesting about XRP is, you know, you sort of had, so you have this like downtrend. You had this previous downtrend of resistance. Gonna pump any day now. Gonna pump any day now. So yeah, I mean, you have this previous downtrend of resistance. It's now flipping as support, so it's not the worst thing in the world here. XRP I found is very tied to Bitcoin's movements in the fact that maybe not maybe not sort of looking at it in the sense that it's going to pump hard when Bitcoin pumps hard, but it's going to follow the basic general direction of Bitcoin, right? So until Bitcoin makes its move, it's probably just going to keep hugging this support line over and over and over again until maybe it just starts to round out and continue up. But really not much to watch there. I mean, you could argue it's in a wedgie. A lot of these coins are just in a wedgie formation, you know. This one's a little bit more steep and looks like it wants to break out a little bit sooner than some other coins. But you get the general sentiment, right? So yeah, I mean, you'll probably see a move sooner rather than later here for XRP at the end of the day, but you know, hope that you're gonna see a move sooner rather than later, right? So bottom to top, let's see, bottom to top at the golden pocket, you bounce right off the 0.618 Fibonacci level. You see one more move, which is interesting because you're right in the middle, like kind of in this little wedgie. If you come back down here one more time in the wedge and then bounce, you're literally coming right to the apex of the wedge, right to the apex. So we'll continue to watch. XRP could have a move soon. I'm really genuinely hoping for you XRPers that it really breaks out for you. Like I generally want it to break out for you because even I sort of hate on XRP a little bit. Even I hate on it a little bit. But what I will say is I hope it does break out. So even I don't hate on it for you guys. Okay. It's not that I'm hating on it. It's just I'm more so looking at it from a realist point of view, rather than a I love this coin point of view. All right. Seeing how crypto is boring. Question: is boxers or briefs? Kimmy, is boxers or briefs? Kimmy, I'd probably say I like the briefs. I like the briefs. I'd probably say briefs. If I had to choose, I like tidy whities too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I love tidy whities. They really get ETH going. You know, when I get down and dirty, and you know, when I get just down into the tidy whities, holy moly, ETH gets excited. So honestly, it'd probably go tidy whities, briefs, boxers for me. Tidy whities, briefs, boxers. Daniel said, "Hi Jordan. I know you don't like it, but can you look at XRP?" We already did that. Sir Dude said, would you rather have a bigger position ADA or Link? Short term, probably Link short term, ADA long term. Personally. Andrew said, time your stream with the Chinese dumps. I need to try to do that. I don't know how I'm going to possibly do that, but I need to try at least, right? I need to try. Yeah. Banana. XRP over Litecoin for sure. Pretty much anything over Litecoin. Yeah. I mean, what I'll say about XRP is at least it has upside potential. I just don't see the upside potential of Litecoin. I'd rather have XRP over Litecoin. Think I'm going all in on gold instead. Sir, dude. No. Sir dude. Sir dude, I hope you're kidding right now. I hope generally that your nose... I generally hope that your nose... Oh. looks like this. Your nose better look like this right now, sir dude. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be very upset with you. Because we've been over this, right? We can't talk about gold. So if I was to pull up on you right now, and your nose is not this big, based on the lie that you just told me, okay, we're gonna have some serious issues. And if any of you guys ever say that gold, you're gonna sell all your crypto for gold, I better not see a short nose. I better see a long nose. I better see it. Yeah, I better see it. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I'll be very upset with you, sir, dude. Call me Dave said, thoughts on H-bar, sad violin. H-bar, sad violin. Let's see. H-bar, sad violin. Yeah, H-bar's pretty bad, man. H-bar's pretty bad. Actually, it's actually not that bad. I'm being a little dramatic. It's not that bad. I'm definitely being a little dramatic here. What I'll say about H-bar though is I am being kind of dramatic. What I don't like about H-bar is it broke its highs, came back down, couldn't confirm them as support, came back down below, came back up, got rejected from the highs, right? And now going back down. So I don't love that price action for H-bar. Now, it could just be because it moved up super fast, right? Super fast. You're still holding your daily EMA ribbon, so it's not like you're out of that. I mean, bounce. What you're hoping for is a W reversal out of this. So we are probably want to be hoping for here is something along the lines of, you know, you coming back down, making a higher low here. You want to make a higher low, bounce back up, and have a nice W. That's what you're sort of hoping for here on the daily. But you definitely need to get back over there. Definitely need to get back over there for the most part. Mamba said FTM. Check out FTM for Mamba. Dollar cost average. A little gold is okay as a treat. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with holding gold. You know, we meme gold, but there's nothing wrong with holding a little gold. I mean, now being a gold maxi, okay, I can't agree with you there. I can't say that I agree with you being a gold maxi. Okay, I think we can all agree that. I don't think you'd be watching the stream if you were a gold maxi, unless you're Peter Schiff, right? So, FTM. What are we watching here on FTM? Let's go to the shorter term time frames because the daily's not really telling you much. FTM looked like it was gonna break out. But I mean, this could just be your downtrend of resistance. This is a downtrend of support. So I mean, you can see it's pretty clearly just a giant, you know, a giant channel / bull flag, right? I mean, pretty clearly that's where you're forming here. Pretty clearly. So what you want to see now is you just obviously just want to see a breakup from this. Now, what I don't love is on the 4 hour you have broken this previous high. You've broken this previous high, so it's not the greatest. Definitely not the greatest. And if you zoom in even a little bit more, it's kind of like Cardano's formation that we looked at a little bit earlier. They could be forming some type of wedge to bring you down a little bit more. So obviously just be careful of that. And you can see wedge or channel, depending on how you want to draw it. But you can see the clear, I mean, clear as day. You can even say clear as night, right? If you really wanted to get down and dirty. Clear as day channel / wedge. So BTC RSI in the weekly from 2018. Still making higher lows. Yep. Vincent, we actually looked at that a little bit earlier. That's FTM. I'd probably expect to move at this point, probably back down to the downtrend of resistance, a downtrend of support here. Probably somewhere around like 114. And then you'd hope for a bounce back up here. And not a breakdown. If you break down, 94 cents is the target of the bigger wedge, or the smaller wedge here. Let's check on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, dude, come on, bro. You're really gonna do this all night? Like, you're really gonna do this to me? I'm kind of upset. Guys, I'm upset. You know why I'm upset? It's because Bitcoin's trolling me. For you guys that have been watching the stream every day for the past week, you know that Bitcoin's trolling me right now. It's really gonna wait till after the stream to break out of this triangle. It's gonna do it, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can sit here and complain about it and be like, Bitcoin, I hate you, but I don't hate Bitcoin, so I can't even say that. I can't even say that. So you know what we need to do? We need to go on a war against Bitcoin, okay? So I want all you guys to get your swords, get your shields, and get your pickles, okay? You need to eat pickles for your vitamins before the war, okay? Get your swords, get your shields, get your pickles. We're going to push Bitcoin out of this triangle, whichever way it wants to go. Now, it could go up. It could go down. But we will, at the end of the day, push it out of the triangle. Holy crap, the Viking helmet looks good on me today. Wow. I look like a stud with this Viking helmet on today. We will go up. We will go down. But at some point, we will win this war against the triangle. We're fighting a war against a triangle. We are not fighting a war against a mere resistance. At this point, we don't care. At this point, we don't care if this breaks up or down. We just want it to move. We're sick of this crab market. We've been serving this crab market for days, for weeks, for months. We just want to see a move. We prefer if it was up. But if you want to break down too, nothing wrong with that. Bitcoin. I have a dark night. All right, you know what we need to do? We need to have a whale coming in by. Hopefully it doesn't sell. All right, come by the dip, whale. Come on. Come on. Boom. Bought that dip. But I'm talking about whale. Mamba said FTM. Oh, we did FTM. Josh with the $4.99 super chat. So what do you think about the fractal from February 2020? Crash put us where we are right now. If we follow it, basically means flash crash is coming. So February of 2020, fractal. Interesting. You know I love my fractals, man. So I'm looking at the fractal from 2017. So far, so good. Now, the one from 2020. Now, the one from 2020 was... Keep this in mind that this came from a Black Swan event. We can't predict Black Swan events. So I think sort of predicting a 50% drop on Bitcoin is sort of... It's just not going to happen, right? Bitcoin's not going to have a flash crash of 50%. It's just not going to happen unless we have some Black Swan event. And then that's something that we can't predict, right? So this one, I mean, we can look at the fractal. So you're sort of saying it's, we could have just saw it came back up here and came back down. I'm assuming you're probably talking about from like right here on, right? Like here to the dump. Something like this. And what you got to remember is if you didn't have the Black Swan event, it matches up. But we got to remember if we didn't have the Black Swan event, we most likely here would have just went like something like this, right? And probably just went the bull market like this. This was obviously just a glitch in the system because of what happened in 2020, right? So yeah, if it's the price action, I'm not expecting a 50% dump to the downside. That's sort of wishful thinking, I think, at least right now, Trying to ban clean air, said Jake. I banned clean air, What can I say? Clean air is good. Can't predict. That's true. All right, is Bitcoin breaking down, guys? I think the Viking helmet might have worked. It just might not have been. It might not have been the direction we wanted it to go, but it looks like it has worked. It has simply worked for us. We have broken up to the we have broken the triangle. Let's see if we get any price movement here for Bitcoin. 42.4 for BTC. Let's zoom in a little bit here. It looks like we broke down. Let's see what we do here, guys. The Viking helmet worked. It just might not have... Hello, darling. What's up, Chris? IDEX is still in this pendant. It is. It is. All right, Bitcoin bounced right back up. That was quick, guys. We're stuck in a sideways market right now. I mean, it tried to dump and then boom, went back down. This might not even be the bottom, because I didn't even actually. This is on the 15-minute. So the line might actually be. This is on the 15-minute, so keep that in mind. A little bit different than the hourly. 15-minute comes up a little bit more. But it might be something more like that, you know? Might be something more like that. But what? Well, wait, we will go back in for another hour. Pretty much. Pretty much. All right, Chrisek wants to look at IDEX. I'll wait for the crab market to continue. That's the story. That's the kind of the story of the day so far. All right, IDEX. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Still in it, man. Still in it. IDEX reminds me of AMP. It's just more of a downtrend of AMP. You know what I mean? This one's relatively new, at least on this chart though. Downtrend of resistance, downtrend of support. It's a nice little wedgie, right? It's a nice little wedgie. You could even draw something like that. Oh, I like that even better here. I mean, you're probably coming up on a move pretty soon, Chris. I mean, you can't go too much more deep in here. I mean, this is getting juicy here. Like, you're gonna have to break up or down here pretty damn soon. Pretty damn soon. And what I will say is your RSI is at that point where it's like it probably makes more sense to break up, just because you know you can see your higher lows in the RSI, lower lows on the price action. And your RSI is already pretty low here on the 4 hour, right? Already pretty low. Hey, George's hopium. George's hopium, guys. We got the hopium we need. We know what the whales are doing. The whales aren't selling; they're buying. That should tell you all you need to know. All right. We got the Viking helmet on. We're fighting this war. Whales are buying, guys. Whales are buying. Retail selling. 2018, okay. The whales didn't come back, right? This was the top here in 2018, right here. This is the top in 2018, okay. Right at the top, the whales sold off, okay. The whales sold off, and we never even got close to the same level that we did with the whales, okay. Or the whales, or the coins that don't move, right? The hodlers, I should say. Whales and hodlers. 2018, we never bounced there, right? It was just the whales never came back. They just sort of hovered here, and then they started selling when they had the big dump. Look at this time. Completely different scenario. Whales, even on this little last China dip, have been coming back into the market, right? So, I mean, there's not much more hope you need just to know that the smart money is accumulating right now and not selling. They're not doing what they did in 2018, which was not come back. If it was the same, 2018 would have bounced way up here. But it didn't. It didn't. It simply just stayed there. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Short-term volatility. I mean, like we said, we could drop a little bit lower. 36 to 38,000, I think is actually maybe not likely, but it's definitely a high possibility of us dropping to 36 to 38,000. But it's all short-term volatility, you know? Literally all short-term volatility. Who doesn't love a girthy green candle? True. True. Double bottom, said Philly. Trying to do a double bottom, you know? Whale, whale, whale. What do we have here? Whale, whale, whale. What do we have here? I like that. Get a whale in the chat. Oh, you guys know, you know what you need? You haven't heard this in a while.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Facts. Facts. I can't understand how the whales are accumulating, the price is going down. Whales buy off the market, man. So we got to remember, a lot of people don't understand how that works. So the whales, they don't usually buy on exchange like us plebs do. All right, like us pawns, they don't buy on exchanges. What they'll do is they'll go to another whale who wants to sell Bitcoin, and they'll go, "Hey, you want me to sell some Bitcoin? You want to sell me some Bitcoin?" And they'll go, "Sure," and they'll do it off the exchange, right? Bitcoin that's already bought, right? So it goes from a weak hand whale, and that money goes into a strong hand whale. So what that does is it rises the floor of Bitcoin over time, where theoretically over time, at some point, this is where the supply shock comes in. At some point, the Bitcoin that's available, right, that's available OTC, is going to run out at some point. Okay, all the whales are going to be talking to each other. Hey, you want to sell your Bitcoin? No. Hey, you want to sell your Bitcoin? No. Hey, Ken, you want to sell your Bitcoin? No. Bob, you want to sell your Bitcoin? No. Hey, this whale, you want to sell your Bitcoin? No. And what do they have to do? Well, then they have to go on exchanges and buys, which pushes up the price. Eventually, that'll happen. Just a matter of when. You know, it's a patient game until the coins that are available OTC are no one wants to sell. Okay, then they have to go onto the exchanges, and that boosts up the price. And when that happens, you don't want to be out of the market. You don't want to be out of the market. Theoretically, over time, it's actually quite beautiful. It is quite beautiful. It is quite beautiful. That Viking can get it? Yeah. No goal, but took some profits. Saw a good deal. Bought a boat. Should show a better return at Litecoin. I held 1920. See you around Boston Harbor. A boat. Should show a better return than the Litecoin I had. Litecoin's gone up in value since 19 and 20, right? Let's not crap on Litecoin too much. Like, it's not like it hasn't gone up, right? I mean, I think sometimes we clown on these coins a little bit. My whole thing with Litecoin is it just does not outperform Bitcoin, so I don't hold it, right? There's no point in holding it. But let's not act like it hasn't gone up, right? It's gone up. No, not it was at $46. Now it's at really in its accumulation range down here. I mean, it was at like $45. Now it's at $149. So it's done a little bit over a 3x. So let's not act like it hasn't done anything. All right, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Just not. It's all about opportunity cost, though. You know, it's all about opportunity cost. But yeah, man. All right, let's see what Bitcoin does here. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girls. I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling all... Alright, I'm taking off this Viking helmet, though. It's getting hot in here. I could sing another song, too, but I'm not going to. Alright, Bitcoin. Is this the time to shine for you? Litecoin supports Doge. Not the most trendy. I know, Litecoin millionaires. Yeah, I mean, can't. There's obviously you can be a Litecoin millionaire. You just had to get in really early. You wouldn't have became a Litecoin millionaire this year unless you had, you know, and in theory, unless you had like $333,000. Most people don't have $333,000 to invest. Most people. Do a poll now. Is Bitcoin going to break down? All right, we did a poll. Will Bitcoin hit 45K next week? We had 68% yes, 32% no. We'll do another poll here. Will Bitcoin break down from this? Will Bitcoin break down from this triangle? Yes or no in the chat. Bitcoin break down from this triangle. Yes or no? Price action. I mean, can't say the price action looks bad. I mean, literally an hour ago we were testing the top of it. So, I mean, when it's up here, people will say yes. People will say no. When it's down here, people will say yes, yes, no, right? These polls are so ridiculous. Like literally, people will say yes, it's going to break down. No, it's not. Yes, it is. 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 It's all about where the price action's going in literally the last like 10 minutes. It's too funny, bro. Too funny. Make sure you guys keep hitting up that like button too. Make sure you guys smack that like button. Smack that like button. Yeah, like you never smacked the like button before. Also subscribe if you guys are new. We're here every day from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. You should just subscribe for the no Bybit shills. I mean, we don't shill Bybit here. We don't shill altcoins here. We don't shill. The only thing we shill is my hairline. The only thing we shill here is my hairline, man. I mean, it's getting pretty bad. At some point, I'm gonna have to go bald. But you know, right now, I think it's okay. I mean, like I said, we're at 3.618 Fibonacci. We hit the 200-day moving averages resistance. So right now, we got some consolidation to do. Right now, a lot of consolidation to do. I'm hoping there's a lot of consolidation. We don't break it to the upside, but we never know. We never know. Fear and greed. 28? Come on, bro. We're at a 28 on the fear and greed, guys. A 28, bro. A 28. This is ridiculous. Okay. Out of leverage exchanges, Bybit is the best, though. Yeah, I'd probably agree. I'd agree. Bybit's probably the best out of all of them. It's a good call, Kevin. Jordan is definitely going bald. A few more years and he will be wearing a cap all the time. The bears make me bald in the chat, man. Having to talk to the bears in the chat every day, that's what really makes me bald. You know, guys? That's what truly does it. Why is everyone so scared? It's emotions, man. I mean, the price goes up for a day. The price goes up for a day. People are confident. The price goes down for a day. People are scared. You can say the same thing on the weekly. We have a red weekly. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. Next week, we have a green weekly. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. We're going back to all-time highs. I knew it. Red weekly. Oh, it's over. Bear market. Bear market. We start going back up again. Play the pump music. Play the pump music, Jordan. We go back down. Jordan, play the dumb music. We're doing a 15K. That's the charts for you. It's all emotion, man. It's all emotion. Show me the charts. I can tell you what people are saying. I can tell you what people are saying. Oh, we're going to 150K. We're going to 150K tomorrow. Up. Nope, we're going. Guys, it's over. It's over. It's a bear market. Oh, I knew it was going to bounce. I knew it. We're going higher. Oh, nope. Guys, I knew it. Bear market. Bear market incoming. Bear market incoming. Next week, we'll have a green candle. Oh, I knew we're going. Oh, man. I think the fear is because there's not many major support levels left for a fall. That's true. That's true. I'm not scared. I'm bullish USD. Yeah. I'm bullish USD. I'm bullish on USD, man. I don't know if I would ever be bullish on USD. You know? I guess there's times to be bullish on USD. It's always the opposite of common sentiment. That's true. Last candle. I told you it was a dead cat bounce. No one ever asked for the dump music. Yeah. You guys really hate the dump music, huh? All right. We got to do a poll here. Do you guys hate the dump music or not? So will Bitcoin break from this triangle? We had, let's say, 400 votes. 60% yes, 20%, 40% no. Let's do an updated poll real quick. Let's do an updated poll. Let's actually get our meme back up. Our very, very common meme that everyone always says. Okay. On the dip. So I always have to remind people of this because sometimes it saves people from thinking the way that they're thinking right now. Just read the meme, guys. Read the SpongeBob meme. I got you, sir, dude. Read the meme. Okay, it'll tell you all you need to know. All right, now let's do another poll. Do you hate? Hold on. Should I replace? I think at this point it's pretty memorable. Should I replace the dump music? Should I replace the dump music? Yes or no in the chat. Most people think we're going to break down from the triangle, by the way. Almost 60% of people. Should I replace the dump music? Yes or no in the chat. And if you don't know what the dump music is, well, we'll play it real quick for you. I need to hear it before I sign. There's the dump music. Okay, we play that when Bitcoin dumps. All right, we play that when Bitcoin dumps. So let me know in the chat. Replace the dump music. Don't replace the dump music. We need to know these things. We need to know these things. Let me get rid of my meme here. Can't change it. It's gold. I said the same thing, dude. I think, at this point, it's sort of one of those memorable things on the stream. That's like replacing the pump music. It just wouldn't be the same. Imagine if we replaced the pump music to some crappy song, and it's just not. It doesn't have the same effect. It's just a part of the stream. We have 51% of people saying yes. I'm actually kind of offended. I think you can hate it, but it's a nice hate, right? It's a hate where you don't want to hear it because we're dumping. So maybe there's some correlation there to people hating it because it correlates with the Bitcoin price going down, right? I don't know, man. That's my take on it. I'm all for doing what you guys want me to do, but I can't say I agree. Freaked me out when walking into the room and showing off the dump music. Sorry, man. Keep the dump music. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's true. That's true, man. The last part. Never enjoyed it, so keep. And just to keep that dump music. It's awful. Soundtrack for Dale. Man. All right, we're pumping back up again. Should we do a new poll and then people will say, "Oh, we're gonna break to the upside out of the triangle." All right, it's pretty 50-50, man. It's pretty 50-50. So you know what? I'm having a vote. I'm gonna be the deciding vote here if we're 50-50. And you know what my vote is? Are we gonna replace the dump music? You probably guessed it.
Nope.
So there you go. You know, there you go. So it's decided 50-50. I get the deciding vote. You know, it's not going anywhere, guys. Not going anywhere. I apologize to everyone that hates it, you know, but it's a replica at this point, you know. Holy crap, it's a boring night, guys. Holy crap, man. I mean, we're talking about random things right now. Every 15 minutes. Man. No. Push up BTC. Keep it? Yeah, I'm keeping it. All right. Come on, guys. What do we have to do to pump up BTC? I mean, people are bored. People are bored right now, dude. People are real bored. How do we have 1,200 people in the stream right now? You guys are freaking awesome, dude. You know, I do appreciate you guys a lot. I mean, I wouldn't be able to hang out with you guys for like 3 hours every single night if I didn't enjoy it, right? No one else really does it for 3 hours at a time, you know, every night. I wouldn't be able to hang out with you guys for 3 hours. How is there still 1,200 people watching right now when Bitcoin's literally doing nothing? We're literally talking about dump music right now. That is insane. That's insane. You guys are nuts. I guess I'm looking at the charts too, and you know, I guess if I wasn't on stream, I'd probably be watching a video. So I get it. I get it. Rant alert. Seriously, dude.
Rant alert.
Literally, Bitcoin's doing absolutely nothing. All the coins are doing absolutely nothing. Like literally, today. It's been a boring week overall. Like it's been a relatively boring week overall, but today's got to be the worst day out of all, man. It's got to be the worst day overall, dude. All right. While we're all taking a little dump. Cardano? Why do you call it Cardano? Oh, no, it just for some reason it said Cardano in the thing there. Yeah, dude. I mean, we talk about Cardano a little bit. The 4 hour doesn't look great. I don't love the 4 hour here for Cardano. I do have to say, you know, and you guys know I love Cardano. You might have broken down from this little wedgie here, you know, a rising wedgie, which is typically bearish, right? This is typically bearish. So if this does break down, peace out, Kim. All right, sorry, Jim. Peace out, dude. If this does break down, the target is down here to like 191. So we got to watch that for Cardano. It's certainly a possibility. It depends on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin starts going back up, guys, I mean, Cardano's going to wick right back into this wedgie and probably break it to the upside. But when you really zoom out, I mean, it's really nothing really to worry about. I mean, you go to the daily, you're in just a big, big bull flag that no one wants to talk about. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Eventually, you'll break this out. It might not be this try, right? It might be one more leg down with Bitcoin and then sort of a move back up. We're just going to have that patience. It was looking good today at one point. At one point, we were like, yeah, we're going to break up. Woohoo. And then we sort of came right back down. So that's Cardano in a nutshell, man. Not much else going on besides that, dude. We can look at, you know... We can look at the MACD. This is why when I look at altcoins, guys, I don't like necessarily looking at like 1,000 different indicators, because what's the ultimate indicator of altcoins? Can you guys guess in the chat? Can you tell me what the ultimate indicators on what altcoins will do in the chat? Please tell me. I know you guys know at this point. Like, what's the number one indicator where you'd be like, is this altcoin gonna pump or dump? What's the first thing you would look at first? I want to know in the chat. And yes, I'm a little bit zoomed out right now. Sometimes I like standing back here. I don't know. I'm not really that much closer, but I don't know. I like this view right here. This is a nice view. You guys get the shoulders and, you know, all that view. BTC. Thank you. You guys know. The ultimate indicator of altcoins is what is Bitcoin gonna do. That's why, like, when I sort of, and this is when I do altcoin videos and stuff. Really, you're looking at support and resistance levels. You're looking at general longer term patterns. The short term day to day stuff. Okay, you can look at the MACD and the RSI and this and that and this and that, but all those can look good or look really bad. But if Bitcoin does the opposite, guess what those indicators are going to do? They're going to give you a fat
nope.
And they're going to tell you doesn't matter what those mean. It doesn't matter. Now, some altcoins will do their own thing. Like we've seen plenty of altcoins. I mean, we saw Solana made a massive move without Bitcoin. That's very, very rare. Very, very rare. There are exceptions to the rule, but the exception to the rule is not the norm. Not the norm. China news. China news. Facts, dude. Facts. That's when you see like altcoin analysis, and yeah, I see all these people looking at this indicator and that indicator and this and that and this and that. Always take the altcoin, take that with a grain of salt at the end of the day. For altcoins, it's more important to just look at, support and resistance levels, Fibonacci levels, and where you could go to next based off those levels. It's not, trying to predict direction is sort of an oddness at that point. What's up, Spin Bubba? We love your flavor. I hope you guys don't know what my flavor is. I mean, that's maybe not all you, but oh man, it's a boring day. When Jordan starts making dirty jokes, it's a boring day. When I start making dirty jokes, like it's one of those things where it's not even that late too. It's 8:45. This is just the ultimate troll for Bitcoin right now. Big move coming, and we're sort of just chilling in a 15-minute triangle. It's too funny. Too funny. All right, let's look at Constellation for Sir Dude. Constellation. This is dead. The foam roller. Java might be getting the foam roller back if we dump here, you might get the foam roller. When Sol is seriously undervalued, it gives 0 F's what Bitcoin is doing. Yeah, it's true. I look at thumbnails on YouTube first. Yeah, dude. I mean, my thumbnail game is not the best. Is not the best thumbnail game in the game. Like, guys, can you let me know in the chat? I'm actually genuinely interested. What are the most what are the thumbnails that you click on the most? Like what's a thumbnail that you guys are like, I'm gonna click on this? You guys can help me in the chat. You know what I mean? Because I've tried different thumbnails. I can't do the cringy ones. Man. I can't do the O-face thumbnails. It's just not in my nature to do that. But I'll do my face. It's just not going to be an O-face. Like, what is for a crypto video, what's the thumbnail that catches your attention? You probably don't even know, honestly. Probably don't even know. So Constellation. You said constipation. I always think it says constipation when I see it, dude. All right, so Constellation. Still just, dude, it's pulling a Bitcoin right now. I guess we could say Bitcoin's the stable coin.
That's an XOM stable coin. That's an XOM stable coin.
More like that's a Bitcoin stable coin. But dude, I mean, down, up, down, up, down, up. You're stuck in a range here. You're stuck in a range. You should have your head in every corner. Anything Crypto does. Adam said I don't care. Go Lambos. I try not to click on anything if it's cringy. Titling coins and reg face. Dead eyes are my favorite. The big bank. We'll do the big bank challenge. You guys, it's one of those nights that we're gonna just do some random crap, dude. I mean, we can do the big bank challenge. We can do Jordan versus Java versus Bob versus Karen big bank challenge. Seems like a pretty good idea to me. But yeah, I mean, at this point, it looks like Constellation's gonna be coming back up to 32 cents based on basically what you've been doing on the daily here, just up, down, up, down, up, down. Other than that, it's not much else to look at. I mean, whatever one you break first, you break 32 cents first, you're going up. You break 25 cents, you're going down. I mean, that's really what you're looking at here for constipation. Constipation. That's really what you're looking at. Hold on, this is one. Constellation is very constipated right now. It can't get it out. It can't get out of this range. So, yeah. Watch whichever those levels break out first. I mean, I think we looked at this previously and we said the same thing, and nothing's really changed here. Nothing's changed, dude. Man, I want to start summoning some people on the stream, dude. I've had a lot of people in the past ask me, "Okay, can I go on your stream?" I never like was one of the ones that wanted to have guests on my stream. I kind of like it with me and you know, my brothers, but I might want to have some guests on like once a week or something. There's been a few people that wanted to come on in the past. You know, I want to try to get George on here. George is always in the chat. You know what I mean? Try to get George in here. Try to get Ben Cowan in here. A couple other people that have reached out in the past. All right, but yeah, we're just chilling. We chilling. I really don't need new crypto YouTubers. I got my crew, news, long-term TA, and scalping. Very true. Very true, Drew. You're good at awkward small talk. Awkward small talk, man. I guess. Oh, Daniel with the great question, coming with the great question. If you had to sell all your crypto and only buy back into one of them and to hold for 5 years, what are you gonna buy? Oh, this is a good question, man. So I had to hold for 5 years. The thing is, when you ask me that question, you know, a lot of people will say some random altcoin. How confident are we that most altcoins will still be around in 5 years? You know, because be honest. In a typical bear market, say, you know, who knows what's going to happen, right? We don't know if we're going to have a typical bear market that we usually have. Say if we have a typical bear market, altcoins drop 95%, 99%, like they did in 2018. How do we know which altcoins are still going to be around? That's why if I had to put my money in any altcoin and hold it for 5 years, I'm not going to take out the cop-out answer with Bitcoin. You know, or here's what I do. We're not going to do the cop-out answer with Bitcoin and Ethereum. For me, if I had to hold 5 years, this is how I'd probably do Ethereum 1 and Bitcoin 2 if I had to hold for 5 years, because I'm pretty confident on those being around for 5 years from now. Number 3, I'm probably going to say Cardano. You know, and that's sort of a cop-out answer too, but I like from the altcoins we have, you know, I'm most confident in that one still being around in 5 years, you know, so I'm gonna say Cardano, probably number 3. You know, for me, I like to play it a little more safe. I don't want, because you could go a different altcoin, it might not be around. Who knows? Chainlink might buy some property if you want to come over and host an event. Nice, Arson. Yeah, I'm gonna do an event. Just waiting on, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, obviously, so we're sort of waiting on that to blow over so we can get as many people there as we can for the event. But, you know, we're gonna have an event probably in Vegas at some point. Just obviously, it's a tough time to do that right now, obviously. Is 4Flies scammy loyal stealing your content? I don't watch that guy's videos. To be honest, no offense to him, but if I see a title like the titles, if I see those kind of titles, I don't click on the video. You know, I just don't click on the video. Personally, everyone has their own preference though with titles and thumbnails and stuff. What they click on, you know. Which one has the highest ROI from staking? I'm not sure. It's a good question. Oh. When will your channel do Lambo giveaway? Lambo giveaway? It's got to be pretty high, man. Maybe the day that we hit, maybe no, that's a little bit too ambitious. More of a joke. I was gonna say 1 million subscribers, a Lambo giveaway, but that's sort of down the line. Million subs. Price predictions for tomorrow? Depends on what happens here, I mean, to be fair, I don't love this price action here. Like, I don't love the price action here on the 4 hour. I do have to say, after a big drop, you'd expect a bigger bounce back, and the bounce back you got was kind of weak, to be honest. And the price action's looking a little dumpy, right? You bounce back up, and you're sort of just rounding back over, right? So it's too early to tell. It's too early to tell. We'll see where we close this 15-minute candle here. But yeah, the price action is not looking the best. I would have expected a better bounce back. Still could happen, right? But it's short term. It's a short-term volatility at the end of the day. Maybe not a dump tomorrow, but like we talked about, there's still a possibility of going a little bit lower here. If that does happen. If. It's always the big if. But depends what we do. Depends what we do here. Check the VPBR. Dump tonight, pump tomorrow night. Could be. And I know a lot of people don't want to see a dump, but like if we did have a dump, I think that would be the ultimate V bottom, in my opinion. It would be quick. Right? It would be quick if that did happen. I'm not calling a dump, guys. Like I said, I don't like to make predictions, man. I like to just look at the charts and sort of give you the possibilities. I think I can hang with the goblins. I'm not sure I can hang with the goblins through a bear market again. Actually, yes, I can. Stay cool, brother. What's up, Jerry? Yeah, man. It's one of those things. But like we said, if we did have that one more dip, I'd expect that one to be a quick V bottom here. I don't expect you consolidating down it in the high 30Ks. I just don't see it. So even if that did happen, it'd be quick. It's not something that we would be chilling down there, I don't like making predictions on this channel, dude. I like looking at the bearish and bullish scenarios, and whichever way it plays, hey, at least we were prepared for both scenarios, It's not cut and dry. I think people that make predictions is sort of sometimes you're right and you're praised for it. If you're right, everyone thinks you're a genius. Everyone forgets about all the times that you were wrong. And if you're wrong, people are, you're an idiot. When you're an idiot, when everyone forgets about all the times you were right. It's sort of, what have you done for me lately? It's confirmation bias, right? So I don't like making predictions, man. It's just sort of, it's not accurate. You just, a lot of people just throw stuff out there, and eventually you're right, and hey, it is what it is. I like it. Hedge and bets. Yep. But it's not so much. Yeah, I guess you can say hedge and bets, but it's more so just being prepared for any scenario. You gotta be versatile, Going to zero. It's going to zero. Jordan, you bearish now? Jordan, in the chat. You have a great name, by the way. Are you bearish now? I'm actually going to be very upset if you're bearish. Very upset. Bring the bear, said Drew. I know Drew wants to keep buying, dude. Drew wants it to go lower so we can buy. Ran alert. Ran alert. What do you guys think? Should we do a you guys probably don't. You guys are like, no, don't do it, Jordan, please. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Yeah, man. Maybe we should do a bus it with Bob. We go see what Bob's doing in his basement. I don't know what the heck he's doing over there. Maybe we should go see what Bob's doing in his basement. Let's go see what Bob's doing, guys. It's a little quiet down there. Usually I hear him yelling, but I don't hear him yelling right now. Let's go see what he's doing. Jordan! Why am I on stream? Jordan! Why am I on stream? I like sour cream, guys. I like sour cream. Okay? I'm not supposed to be eating this. My mom told me not to eat this. I like sour cream. Jordan, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. You should call me eating sour cream.
Bobby, it's time for dinner.
Why am I bald again? What the heck? I'll be right up. Mom, I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. What? No, I didn't steal the sour cream. I promise. I promise I didn't steal the sour cream. I'm just not hungry because I already ate. I did not steal the sour cream, Mom. I promise. Guys, don't tell her I ate sour cream. Do not tell her I ate sour cream. I can't, bro. Can't with the sour cream, dude. Man. Oh. Man, this sour cream. I can't, dude. Sometimes I just can't do it. All right, Bitcoin's bouncing again. We're gonna break out to the upside now. It's pumping. It's pumping. Pump it up. Has Bob found his shoe? No, that's Java. Java lost his shoe. Oh, man. Four Flies is still in my content. Hey, let him do what he wants, man. Let him do what he wants. You know? No problem. I mean, hey, guys, there's no such thing as stealing content in this space. I mean, there's only so many charts you can look at, right? I mean, I look at the weekly, I look at the 20-week EMA and 20-week SMA. You know, am I stealing that from Ben Cowan? No, it's just a, and he took that. I mean, he's probably, noticed that was a good thing on the chart. You know, it's sort of one of those things that if it's a good indicator, a lot of people are going to use it, right? The 20-week EMA and 20-week SMA has always been, moving average that people like to look at. And same thing with the 200 daily. Same thing with the, not a lot of people look at the 12 monthly. I do have to say, the 12 monthly is a Jordan special. 12 monthly, man. Been pretty good on the monthly. The old 12-month moving average. Bitcoin gonna dump here. I've just got a harsh rejection from that previous low on the 15-minute. Bitcoin gonna dump here, guys? What do you think? What are we thinking? What are we thinking here? What's up, Justin? Long Shiba. I own 2B 2B Shiba. I look at the 9 monthly. I mean, the 12 monthly is the best one to look at, in my opinion, right? I mean, there's always different ones you can look at. The reason why I like the 12 monthly, as you guys know, is just there's no better moving average to tell you what the general trend is in the macro sense, right? We're not talking short-term time frames. Actually, make this the 12. There's literally no better moving average that has never broken into bull market and is never breaking into bear market. Either way, right? Bull market above, bear market below. Bull market above, bear market below. Bull market above, black swan event above. Bounce. You want to bounce. You want to continue to hold this. You know, if we look back in time, in 2014 we did a similar thing. We bounced off of it and then went back below it. So what we want to do is not like in 2014. That we want to do like we did it multiple times in 2017 where we came back down to it. So we just want to hold this. We want to hold this and continue up instead of going down. But we'll watch this. I mean, like I said, right now that sits at 38,400. So we got 4,000. As long as we close above that in the next week, to me, we're good. And then obviously we got Q4, which is historically for Bitcoin is a very, very bullish month historically for BTC. Historically. For a sec. No, not ICP. Oh, no. I lost you. I lost you. ICP. You know what? We're gonna have to get. You know what we're gonna have to do for ICP? We're gonna have to get. We're gonna no beard for ICP. Oh, gee, I look like Carl the Moon. That was the funniest comment, right? No beard. Someone said, "Is that Carl the Moon?" I didn't know Carl. But no, ICP. If you break this support right here, it's your previous resistance, flip into support. If you break this, you could possibly drop back down to your lows at like $28, potentially, right? So just be prepared for that. But yeah, if you bounce from here, you know, a move up to like $80 is probably is probably the level you look out for next in the potential scenario that you do break up to the upside. I'm just looking at myself with no beard and I can't take myself serious. I can't take myself seriously with no beard. I just look, you know what? I look like a kid. I look like I'm 12. You look like MM Crypto. I look like MM Crypto. Man. But yeah, I mean, ICP doesn't look great. I don't love the ICP chart. Don't love it. Dude, Bitcoin. Guys, get your sticks. I'm even going to post a stick in the chat right now. They even have a stick emoji? Let's see. Stick. No. You know what? We're going to do... You know, I'm just going to put a bull emoji in the... No. I'm going to do a pickle. We need a pickle. I think we need a pickle in the chat right now. Go to bed, Jordan. You got school tomorrow. Today for the Bitcoin price. You look like a big Chris. Oh, man. Today for the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin right now is breaking that resistance as we speak. Let's zoom in on the phone. Let's scroll over. That's my favorite. He just uses his phone. The only person that can pull that off. Like, if anyone else tried to do that, no one will watch their videos. You know what I mean? Like, he's the only person that can pull off literally doing TA on his phone. Live. And does all his videos on his phone. You know what I mean? It's too funny, man. Too funny. He's the only person that can pull that off. Alright, I'm putting the beard back on. It's really creeping me out. Alright, let's put the beard back on. There we go. Long wicks on both ends, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. We're probably going to call a stream here pretty shortly, guys. I mean, there's really not much going on. I mean, who knows? Unless you guys got any funny questions for me. Got any funny questions for me in the chat? There's really not much going on. It's just seriously a really, really boring night. I mean, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time, but you know, this is probably almost as bad as watching paint dry, but not quite as bad. I mean, watching paint dry is a little bit worse. Wake me up at September end, said Jason. True. That's the future. Everything on your phone. Yeah. This is an emergency video. We're now going sideways. We're now going sideways. You ending chat is bullish. That's true. What's the lowest ranked coin you hold? Probably Spank Chain. It's a meme coin back in the day. Long story. Back in the meme coin craze, I used to hate on meme coins. I say, hey, let's just, everyone in the community, have a community meme coin. It was going to be Spank Chain, and then a week later, the market dumped. I'm just holding it just for memes at this point. If it goes up, it goes up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not some substantial amount. But yeah, Spank Chain, man. Spank Chain. Man, why you ignored me the while stream? I've seen the pumps, you bear buller. What? What does that even mean? As soon as you leave, the biggest move will happen. That's true. The biggest move will happen as soon as I leave. My comment has been missed every time. M. Kriegs. What is your comment, M. Kriegs? I'll try to answer it for you. I'll try to answer it for you. Spank Chain going to 6. Spank Chain going to 69. Leanne said, hey Jordan, can you please take a look at Sol? Like I said, you got to give me your Sol. We always said it. If you want me to look at Sol, you got to give me your Sol. All right, so let's look at Sol. You agree to give me your Sol? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Let's look at Sol. Oh, what do you mean you didn't agree? Okay, we're not looking at Sol then. Okay, that's what I thought. Sol. Phantasma. What an interesting name. Phantasma. Oh, this is the 5th on the Bitcoin chart. Hold up. Let me not ruin my Bitcoin chart. Let's go back to this chart here and go to Phantasma, which was Sol. Yeah, I mean, this dumped to the level we were looking at before. You want to hold. You definitely want to hold this general level in the close going into tomorrow, because you want this just to be a back test of the previous resistance. You don't want to break down below that. If you break down below that, you're probably going to see a move, based on theory, to like 55 cents. It's all about where you close tomorrow, though. I mean, we got a long day to go here. A long day to go, as we know. So watch what we do here. If you close below this tomorrow, I'll probably see a move back to around 55. What you want to do is close above this, confirm it as support, and then sort of continue your way back up. You did have some daily bearish div, but I mean, it's sort of already played out now, You have some bearish div here. Higher highs, lower highs. You got the mark down. Is this it, or will you continue lower? We'll have to wait and see, but that is the scenario. You got some room to run up in the RSI now if you want to move up, which is nice. Just a matter of, was that the final markdown? Wait for the bounce. Wait for the bounce. He doesn't talk about Safe Moon. Where is a Safe Moon Ape in the chat? Who's Safe Moon Ape? Who the heck is Safe Moon Ape? I need to know who Safe Moon Ape is. I never thought I'd see that in a million years. Let me go back up here. Let me go back up. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, you know? Being told Gala coin has 10x potential. Gala coin? We looked at that a few times. I don't think the chart looked pretty decent last couple times we looked at it. It's been a while since we looked at this, though. Yeah, just be careful with this one, man. I mean, this one's breaking support. It's breaking support right now, right? Your previous daily close. You break this, I mean, you do have your wicks here. 8.50 cents. You break this general range, though. Boop. You got no support. No support. Could be free falling. Free falling, falling on a free falling, and I'm free. Free falling. Oh man, I'm sorry. I have to do it. I have to do it. I don't think you actually do that, but you definitely could. You know, you definitely could. And I'm free. But no, seriously, you want to hold this general level here. If you don't, you definitely could be free falling there. But yeah, if you bounce, say you're good to go. You're good to go. You just waiting for that bounce. Free balling. Who's winning in a fight? Algo or Jabba? Jabba's pretty big. Jabba's pretty big. He absolutely has no IQ and he's pretty slow though. So I'd probably say Algo Ape, you know? Maybe. So what you know? I think Algo Ape would win just because Jabba has no IQ and he's pretty slow. Like I said, you know, he can barely move. Eats Chinese food every night. Are we surprised? I love your voice. Thank you. Good to go. Winter drag show. I'm down for that. I have no idea. Crypto Wave said a friend's project website, Rhino Coin. Rhino Coin. Guys, do you think that I'm gonna look at Rhino Coin? Let me think. Let me think real hard here. Rhino Coin sounds pretty interesting. It sounds like it could have some potential. Will I look at that on stream? Rhino Coin. Let me think real hard, real quick. Still thinking. I'm pondering. I'm caressing my beard like I usually do when I'm thinking. Rhino Coin. No, I'm gonna have to give that a fat.
Nope.
I'm in a mood tonight, guys. I am in a mood. I'm in a pretty good mood tonight. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night, by the way. Boring night for crypto, but you know, good night in general, man. Good night in general. 42,500. We're really gonna crab this all the way to the end, aren't we? Like we're gonna crab this all the way to the end of this triangle. I was pretty confident in some price action here. You know? Sounds amazing. Yeah. He hates me. Jay Cricket. He said he hates me. Jay Cricket. I don't hate you, man. Why you always in a mood? It's a good song, Ryan. Lots of alts are doing bad against Bitcoin right now. Yeah, ETH is. I'm just looking at my list here. I mean, yeah, I mean most alts are down 1 to 3%, while Bitcoin's pretty much flat. So alts are dropping against Bitcoin here. Alts are definitely dropping against Bitcoin. See what Bitcoin does, guys. I'm probably gonna end out. I'm probably gonna end the stream here because, dude, this is pretty boring. Pretty boring. So, in that scenario, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. You know. So be prepared for the stream at 7 p.m. I don't think I'll see you guys before that. I have some work to do and stuff before there, fortunately, on Sunday. But other than that, I will see you guys at 7. Make sure you guys press the subscribe button if you're new. Make sure you hit that like button. And let's get some cookie cracking. We know I'm going to end the stream and some price action is going to come. So let's all get Bitcoin a clap for some price action as soon as I press that end stream button. As soon as I press that end stream button. No worries. Save the rhinos. Have a good night. You too, Crypto Wave. Nothing against you, man. It's just no super low cap. You know, I gotta call it a meme coin, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So I'll catch you guys later. Keep it easy. Keep it fun. You know, and keep it easy. Keep it fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Definitely don't panic sell your crypto. And yeah, enjoy your Saturday night, guys. Enjoy your Saturday night if you're not just hanging out at home and watching crypto. All right. Peace, guys.